Hi and welcome to massagetime.co.uk. Today I want to be talking about something on a little lighter note, and that's to do with snoring. Now, snoring can be one of those things that we tend to tease each other about. You're a snorer. Oh no, I don't snore. When I sleep, I'm really quiet. But there is a serious side to snoring, and that is that people who live with someone or sleep next to someone who snores find it really difficult to sleep when the person is snoring. So how do we deal with this? Most people will either go and sleep in another room, shake the person to wake them up, which I never find is any good, because you wake someone up from snoring. When they fall back to sleep, they're just going to snore again, and if you're having a bad night, you're just not going to be able to sleep. So I have come up with a method that I found for me worked, but it worked for other people that I told, and they used the method too. The thing with snoring is that snoring is an irregular process. Nobody snores one after the other. So, we don't get a... It's irregular. Sometimes you could be waiting anything between 2 seconds and a minute, maybe even 2 minutes before another snore occurs. But if you're in that mode and you can't sleep, that's going to be very annoying. You're lying there and you just know that another snore is going to come, and you're trying to sleep and it just doesn't work. So what are we going to do about this? Well, we're going to take the fact that snores are irregular and we're going to use this to our advantage. You lie back, relax, and begin counting the snores, a little bit like counting sheep. And you count the snores, and you take your time and you count them, and you think about the quality of the snore as well. What type of snore is it? Is it a long? Is it where they're choking? Just think about the quality of the snore and just begin counting the snores. Now, because the snores are irregular, your mind is going to process this irregularity, and as you count the snores, you'll find yourself relaxing, waiting for each snore and trying to count. Sometimes you may even get annoyed at yourself that you've only got to 3 and you're waiting for the next snore to get to 4. As you keep counting the snores, you eventually relax, that you have a relationship with the person's snores, and you eventually fall asleep. This is where the irregularity of snoring really comes into its own. Because of that irregularity, once you fall asleep after counting someone's snores, your brain is still processing that there's another snore on the way. So when the person does snore while you're asleep, your brain is already saying, well, I was expecting that, that's the next snore, and so it doesn't wake you up again. You go and you try this. Don't be tense, don't be frustrated, just count the snores. Don't think of any other aspect of it, just count the snores, and I guarantee you'll be pleasantly surprised with the results. So the next time someone tells you, I snore when I sleep, say that's fine. I can combat that. I have a method that works. I'm going to count your snores, and you too will get a good night's sleep. Take care. I hope you've enjoyed this little tip from massagetime.co.uk, and I hope you end up having a restful night. Bye-bye.